When I say, who's the master? You say, no.
What is up, guys? Showing up the King here, bringing you another Duel Links video. So, the new box is dropped early, actually. It usually drops about 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. But Konami blessed us on New Year's Eve and gave it to us around noon. So, probably actually earlier than that. It probably came around 11:30. So, anyway, I've been playing through. I finished opening up my packs. And surprisingly, Gem Knights is a standout hit right now. Like, this deck is so much fun. It's so good. It's going to blow your socks off. So, of course, as you guys know with my videos, I give you 4 replays. I give you the deck list and the explanation, and then there's a bonus video. And in this bonus video, at the end of the video, if you stay, you'll get to take a look at my Drac deck that I'm working on. It's pretty smooth right now. Again, all the matches are in Legend. So, let's go through the deck profile. So I'm using Bandit Keith because of Restart. I've tested it with Mind Scan, and especially with Mind Scan getting nerfed, I decided to just go with Restart because, again, with Restart, it's pretty much a good thing just to make sure, because what you want in this deck is you want at least 2 Gem Knights in your opening hand with this card. If you get this card plus 2 Gem Knights, you're in a really good position, and I'll tell you why. Pyoxarine Fusion, I'm probably butchering that name. This card is basically a trap card that's also polymerization. And the reason why it's a really, really good card and actually it's probably the best card in the deck is because it allows you to fusion summon on your opponent's turn. So, say for instance, you have this card face down plus any Gem Knight monster on the field. You attack, your opponent uses Econ. So, Econ is one of the biggest, cards that people still use in the decks. They chain Econ to flip you to defense position. When your card goes to defense position, you can activate the fusion, Pyoxarine Fusion, and you can bring out a fusion card and then still go through for a second attack. It's almost just like the ninja card for Ninja Art Duplication, where it lets you bring out another ninja monster. This card lets you bring out a fusion monster immediately as long as you have the materials in your hand or on the field. And that's the best part because it's either in your hand or on the field. So right now I'm only running 2, but I might switch it up to 3. I haven't decided yet. The second card that's in this thing is Particle Fusion. This card is also really good. The only downside, I was running 2 of these, but I moved it to 1, and here's the reason why. So this one is basically polymerization, except they both have to be on the field, so it can't be from your hand or in the graveyard. So this card, as long as you have 2 Gem Knight monsters or 3 Gem Knight monsters on the field, and you use this, you have the ability to fusion summon. Now the best part about this card is that you can take one of the materials that were used in that fusion, and the monster that was fusion summoned gains that attack for that turn. So say for instance you're on the field with Cyber Angels, and you fusion summon this bad boy right here, which is starting to become a standout Gem Knight Cretin. His attack is 2200, but if you can choose like a 1900 Gem Knight that was used for fusion summoning of him, and he gains 1900 attack for that actual turn. So that's a really good card. Now, speaking of those cards, let's just go through and show you. He's the one I've been using the most. Essentially, he's a 2200 attack, 1950 defense, and his ability is that when he attacks or is attacked, your opponent cannot activate spell or trap cards. Beautiful in this meta. This guy, Gem Knight Ruby, 2500 attack, 1300 defense. His effect is he does piercing, and on top of that, you contribute a monster, a face-up Gem Knight monster, and he gains that attack for that turn. We have Gem Knight Pierre Musa. His ability is he's 2450 attack, 1400 defense, and you can target one. You can basically discard from your hand and destroy any face-up card on the field. And Gem Knight Master Diamond, I've used him once, and he'll be in one of the replays. 2900 attack, 2500 defense. Essentially, you need 3 Gem Knight monsters, and essentially what happens with him, any other fusion monster that's in your graveyard, he can get his effect. You won't use him too much, but it's nice to have in the deck. Now for protection, I don't use Econ in this deck build. I don't think it's necessary. With this card, it might as well be Econ. So basically the deck profile on this is to prevent you from using your back row and just going for game. Like, I would go through each and every one of these individual cards, but to be quite honest with you, their effects don't matter. Because again, what you want to do with this deck is you want to get the fusion out and you want to attack and beat. So and the best part about Gem Knights, they're all standard 1800 beaters, except for Amber and Emerald. But the others, we have... he's 1600 with 1800 defense, and then I have 3 of Gem Knight Garnet, which is 1900 attack. Alright, so we're going to pause for the calls, and let's get to these replays. Alright guys, we're back. Like I said, these are all legend ranked matches. So we're going to have 4 matches with Gem Knights, and then the bonus video is going to be the Drac deck I'm working on. So stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to see that bonus video. I mean, I gotta say, I was really disappointed with Dark World not being a good archetype with this new box, with them not giving us gold or silver. But I have to say, Gem Knight is a surprise hit. Like, I've been dying to use fusion monsters, and I feel like I feel like these fusions work better than Neos. So as you see, I have Granite, and then I have the trap card that I need. And this is a prime example. So I attack, he uses Draining Shield, and I'm like, nope. So I take the 2, but I chain the fusion. Look at that. Look at that shit. You know what? It's so pretty. Let me go ahead and put this on the sexy view. I gotta put this on the sexy view for y'all. And of course, when he attacks, you can't activate Magical Trap. So he takes 22. And again, going against Odin, 9 times out of 10, you need to attack in order to use your effect. So I draw Cosmic Cyclone. He can't attack. Game. Gem Knight. Quick and dirty. I'm telling y'all, being able to fusion summon on your opponent's turn and use it as a trap card is bananas. I'm also working on an Earth deck from the new box. I actually tested it out a couple of times. The results were okay, but I'm still working on making it faster and deadlier. This is Mokuba. And you guys know if you're going against a Mokuba, it's Monster Morph Evolution. So this time I didn't start with the card that I wanted, but I had Floodgate, so I was good. So he didn't summon or set, so I was like, fine, I'll hit you for 16. And again, here's where he made his mistake. Well, his mistake was my benefit. So, again, with Gem Knight, and again with Monster Morph, you just don't want to have him take 2,000 damage, and you should be good. So I hit him with the Nobleman. Windstorm. No big deal. Hit him with the Poly. And I'm like, you know what? Stone his ass. Go ahead and go for the Big Daddy. Master Diamond. Oh, Master Diamond's other effect is he gains 100 additional life points for every Gem Knight monster in your graveyard. So he went from 29 to 32. And again, these are legend ranked matches. He just basically didn't see the back row destruction coming, so there wasn't shit he could do. He didn't have and I checked, he did have Karibos in his hands. I checked his deck afterwards, and he did have Karibos, but he didn't have it in his hand. So, tough titty for him. I think these next two are probably my favorite. It just really showcased exactly the potential of Gym Knights. And again, you guys can always subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, smash that like button, get my videos shown out there on the YouTube webs. So I hit the restart because I did not have any Gym Knights in my hand. You definitely want 1 to 2 Gym Knights in your hand. So I luck out and get 3. And I get the Paroxysm Fusion. So I got Granite. He plays it safe. So I decided to play it safe as well. So he goes for the Econ, and I'm like, okay, I'll wait and see what you do. Come to find out, it looks like it's a handless. So there you go. Chooses something on his turn. Go for my buddy, Citron. Then I get the Hussein Hu. So I decided to go to the middle and the right. Can't activate a response. And then again I have Cosmic Cyclone, so I mean it's pretty much a wrap. Take 22. Nighty night. Telling y'all, don't sleep on Gym Night. And this last one is against a 3-star demotion tune deck. So this actually made me feel extra good because I can't stand tunes. Even though tunes have been neutered. And again, not by Konami, but just, you know, the different cards that have come out. You know, tune decks are just not viable like they used to be. Like, I remember when I used to hate tune decks with a passion. But with cards like Cosmic Cyclone and just, you know, other cards that destroy Toon Kingdom, tune decks are not really that big of an issue. So again, I start off with the Holy Trinity. I get 2 Gem Knights in the hand, plus my fusion card. So playing a Pathfinder, so I'm like, nah, I know what you're trying to do, bro. So at this point, I'm just looking for the right time to do it. I'm going to test him and see exactly what he has in that back row. So he goes for the spear, and I figured why not. So I go Ruby. But then he has a Windstorm. So I actually got a little nervous because again, Ruby's 25, but defense is 13. So what he does is he goes for 3-star, which is smart because if I would have hit him, he would be lost. So he goes for 2 Buster Blader, because that's all he had. But again, because people are not familiar with Gem Knight Summon, effect, 43, 17, 99. Gemite. Gotta love this deck. Alright guys, so that's it. Again, like I said, I'm going to be running through Legend, see if I can make King of Games before the end of the day. If not, I'm just going to have fun. I'll be honest with you. I don't really care about making King of Games. I just like making fun decks that keeps me interested in this game. So this is my first early build of Gem Knights. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications so that whenever I do upload new videos to the site, you guys will be the first to know about it. And for those who want to stay behind, check out my Drac replay video. This is the bonus video for you guys. And so far with Drac decks, that deck is going to be nasty as well. The star of that deck so far is Drac Hera. And his ability is if any monster that's in defense position gets destroyed, he can be special summoned from either the hand or the graveyard. So, I mean, it's pretty sick. So I'm going to actually go back to the top-down view for this. So, of course, I got the Hera in my hand. Floodgates me. Not a big deal. Floodgate him. And Hera's 26, so I mean he can climb over most. So it was actually pretty smart for him to Cosmic Cyclone so that his actual... So he destroys my back row and destroys my field spell. And he had his skyscraper, so he's going to hit me for 2. So at first I wasn't even nervous because I still had my face down. I just needed the heart of the cards to guide my ass. So like I said, anything in defense position, Hera can come back. So Hera comes back, and the other one is Drac Spino, I believe. His ability is whenever he's destroyed, he can special summon 2 Drac tokens. And those tokens can only be tribute summoned for a Drac monster. And you'll see what happens next turn. So, heart of the cards. I snapped the exact card that I needed. Hit him for 15. Destroy his ocean. And he quits. Drac. Alright guys, so that's it. That was a bonus video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Shout out to King. I'll catch you guys on the next Duel Links video.